Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I will discuss about difference between isolator and circuit breaker in a substation. So isolator and circuit breaker both are the key component of the switchgear in a substation. So in this video I will discuss what are the key difference between isolator and circuit breaker. So basically isolator and circuit breaker both are switching device which are used for on and off operation. In case of isolator, it is disconnecting type on-off switch, which operation is done only on loaded no load condition. That is, closing of this isolator can only done under no load condition, and opening of the isolator can only done under no load condition. But in case of circuit breaker, it is interrupting type on-off switching device. So operation can be done under no load condition, on load condition, and also during fault condition. So let us take a simple example where in this single light diagram, one feeder and one incomer has been shown. So here exists one main bus and one transfer bus. So here this is the bay for the feeder and this is the bay for the incomer. So one bay consists of three isolator and one breaker. Okay, this is the CT for the feeder and this is the CT for the incomer. And this is the TBC bay. So purpose of the TBC bay in order to couple main bus with that of the transfer bus. So if any breaker need to be maintenance, either feeder or incomer, so incomer or feeder can be diverted to the TBC via this TBC bay. Okay. So for the closing operation, first isolator shall be closed. That is 89A and 89L. That is the main bus side isolator. And after that, line isolator shall be closed, and after that breaker shall be closed for the closing sequence of the circuit breaker and isolator. But in case of opening, first breaker shall be opened and after that isolator shall be opened. Since isolator operation is only done under no load condition, that is both closing and opening of the isolator. Okay. So in terms of operation point of view, isolator, that is manual operation, can only be done, that is by electrically, that is for motorized isolator, and also it can be done mechanically by means of the handle. But in case of circuit breaker, manual operation can be done, that is by electrically or mechanically, and also automatic tripping operation can be done from remote tripping from the protective relay. And also automatic closing operation can also be done, that is for auto reclose purpose after clearance of the transient fault. So this is the difference between operation point of view of the circuit breaker and isolator. In terms of current carrying capacity, isolator is designed for continuous rated current as well as to withstand short time current capacity under fault condition. But in case of circuit breaker, it is designed for continuous rated current, short time current carrying capacity under fault condition, and also short time making current, so that circuit breaker can be closed under fault condition. So in terms of construction point of view, isolator has less component. It has male and female contact, where male contact is the moving contact and female contact is the fixed contact. So isolator operation can be done by motorized operation, or it can be done mechanically by means of the handle. But in case of circuit breaker, it has a lot of components: moving contact, fixed contact, arcing contact. It has interrupting medium. So in case of SF6 circuit breaker, the interrupting medium is SF6 gas. In case of BCB, the interrupting medium is vacuum, and in case of air circuit breaker, interrupting medium is air. So it has closing coil, tripping coil, and the most important is the spring. So circuit breaker operation, that is the close and trip operation, is done by means of the spring mechanism. So that is why spring charge is done by means of the AC motor. So there are a lot of components exist in case of circuit breaker compared to the isolator. Now arc interruption, in case of isolator, the medium is only air, But in case of circuit breaker, it depends on the type of the circuit breaker which is used. So in case of SF6 circuit breaker, the arc interruption done in the SF6 chamber. In case of vacuum circuit breaker, the arc interruption is done in the vacuum medium. But in case of oil circuit breaker, the arc interruption is done in oil medium. And in case of air circuit breaker, which is used for low voltage, so air circuit breaker, the medium is air. Economic point of view. So since the isolator design is very simple, since its operation is done only under no load condition. But in case of circuit breaker, it is designed so that it can operate under no load off load condition. Also, it can operate automatically. So that is why the design of the circuit breaker is complicated and lot of components exist. And that is why circuit breaker is more expensive compared with that of the isolator.